I'm going to go ahead and publish the pairings. Sweet and Salty is just way too good at this.
It's a hell of a lot easier when there's less.
And it looks like we're underway with Alter Egos.
Not gonna
Yes.
lie.
Obviously, Alter Ego gets the play.
Which I think is going to be important here.
Yes.
So we got a keeper Alter Ego. Now is the Demir Rogue's going to keep.
That didn't work at all.
Looks like we have a keeper. We are in the quarterfinals. I know, I'm way too excited.
Ooh, we got a bowl. That's not a bad... Okay. That's not a bad opening hand there for Rogues.
Why do these codes have to be so big?
Yeah, I don't know.
Should open.
Sometimes it's almost easier to just take a picture and send it to them.
Yeah, except I'm not on my phone.
That is an excellent point, Sweet and Salty.
And just think, this is the last standard event we will see.
For 8-set standard.
For 8-set standard.
Here on the BO3 Cup preliminary tour for this season. When does the set rotate? Thursday?
Thursday around 3-ish.
Maybe I'll try
Whenever
and get one last round of 8-set standard in.
I'll be shooting it.
I don't know what that means. I can't, but
we're playing Splitgate on over on my channel on Tuesday.
Sweet and Salty, thank you very much for asking. We are giving away a Strixhaven promo pack for this round! Exclamation point BO3. You must be a follower in the chat.
Followers get one ticket, and subs get 2.
That is correct.
Okay, we're watching Alter Ego.
Yeah, I really like Alter Ego's gameplay here. He's very, very careful on what he kills, what cards he plays. Just when you think he's losing, all of a sudden he's, ahead of the game.
Yeah, he's a very strategic player.
Oh, excellent words. Excellent words.
Like I said, they actually, because they couldn't participate in the last qualifier, or the one in May, but they had a great season this year. Alter Ego obviously will bring up his stats for the best of 3 Cup. So we're getting that loaded up as we speak. So Alter Ego, he finished. Let's see, he won the March tournament with Doom Foretold. He finished second with Doom Foretold the following month. Then in the June preliminary, he finished second. Got himself qualified for the qualifier at the end of last weekend. Squeaked in at 7th. And now he's the #1 seed going into the top 8.
Yep.
With play draw. So he'll be on the play basically if he does the win-lose game, obviously game 1 is definitely need to be his favor.
Yeah, he really needs to win game 1. If he doesn't win game 1, he's putting himself behind the 8 ball for sure.
Exactly. Especially against Rogues.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Now we get to see a crab do crab things. But milling, getting a lot of value out of this mill. Little do they know that their career will be ended very shortly. We're gonna let all this milling resolve. And put lyrics in their hands, say go. And definitely, like, they see, like, attacking with the 1/1s. Get a free attack in. Extinction event the board. And leave up stroke.
You leave up stroke?
Well, you'll have enough to do the leave up stroke, so.
Right.
But against Loris, not so much. But they choose the Pernukados route.
That is such a good card.
Because now they can just ping, say, a crab, ping a 2/3. Oh, but it's actually a 12/12. So that's a lot of pressure. Now, let's see what the wording is for, because there is a power word kill in our Demiro's hand.
A what, sorry?
Power word kill.
And that'll take care of the Pernukados, right?
It would be, yes. I have to see what the wording is on it.
On Pernukados?
What the creature is. Zombie Hydra and power word kill. Non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon. Yep, it would definitely get rid of that.
Absolutely.
Because that will definitely get rid of that. Oh, they're going to get thrifty very soon with this Dance of the Mans coming out.
I really like Dance of the Mans, but I think that playing a Pernukados is going to be way more powerful because it also shuts off all of their cards that are activated with having more cards in your graveyard.
Yeah, with Loris.
And having the Pernukados being a 12/12 escaped, he can untap and basically eat his opponent's board.
Yep. It'll definitely get rid of the oath. It's definitely going to get rid of the crab.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you want to get rid of the crab. I mean, you want to get rid of everything, obviously, but a crab is a great way to start. Does he play Loris here? I think that's a mistake. I mean, I know he doesn't have anything else in hand, but playing a Loris here is... Ugh. He's basically telegraphing that he's got nothing in hand.
No, but if you Extinction Event, it's going to wipe the board clean.
Well, he can't go even, because he'll get rid of Pernukados.
Yes. But if he goes odd, he gets rid of the...
Loris?
He'll get rid of Loris. He'll get rid of the crab. He'll keep his tokens alive. Yeah, and Bruno... no, actually the... Yeah, because odd...
He's going to do it. If he goes odd, he'll get rid of the crab and Loris.
Loris. He keeps his tokens alive, his 12/12, and he can attack in for... And enough mana to fight a... That, swinging for...
Wow.
A lot.
Way to put pressure on him.
Yep.
Of one mind, draw a couple of cards. That's enough.
Robber, yep. Drown the Lock could do it.
Well, Drown the Lock takes care of Pernukados, right?
Yes. But they have too many... But Alter Ego has too many cards in the yard. They can recast Pernukados once again.
No, I know, but I mean, at least he's removing a threat. See, I would have waited. Yes. I totally would have waited.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out if they want to go Pernukados or if they want to go Dance the Mans. Because both are, because you have a bunch of those.
I now understand why he didn't wait. Because this way he doesn't have enough mana. If he had waited, he could have responded and eaten one of his creatures.
Yes.
So it was a very smart play to kill Brunokonos when he did.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love coffee.
That's so random.
Just being honest, okay?
Mm-hmm. Love coffee from your Total Jank Games cup. You can find it in the description.
Uh-huh.
A portion of the proceeds will help out Total Jank Games, as well as the BO3 Cup.
Yeah. Into the story. That card is probably the most busted draw card spell in Standard.
Yes. It wasn't seeing a lot of play until M21.
Yeah. It's really tough here. They do have a John in the log, but what do they use it for? Do they use it to counter spells or kill Brunokonos, you know?
You have to kill Brunokonos.
I mean, I guess so. I don't disagree with you, but...
Do you just dance the Mance and just hope that you get there with... Yeah, they're looking through the graveyard. You have to see, do you dance the Mance? Like, you have enough mana they can dance the Mance for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy smokes.
Which will get, and they do have a couple of Angraphs. Well, they do have some Nightmares in the graveyard, which will get rid of the 2/1 and the 2/3.
Mm-hmm. He's still not going for it, though.
Yeah, they have 2...
I just can't believe he's not dancing the Mance. I totally agree with your
yeah, because it would get rid of 2 Elspeth Nightmares. Bring in 2 Elspeth Nightmares. They'll get rid of their 2 creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't... You have another Thief. They're down to 3.
No.
Does this awake?
Aghaning's Awakening?
Well, that's gonna get stroked. No, it actually doesn't get stroked.
He doesn't have enough mana.
No. That's just gonna grow the dorks.
Oh my
Is that lethal?
God.
Wow.
That was lethal. Wow. What a turn of events. Holy Batman.
Okay. I was not expecting
unreal.
that.
Me neither. That was a very good play.
If they went Dance to the Mance,
they wouldn't have had to worry about any of that.
No, because they would have had 2. They would have 2 Elspeth Nightmares, which would get rid of both
creatures.
Both creatures.
Yeah.
And also bring a Treacherous Blessing, refill your hand.
Unreal. And it would have taken all the spells, all the enchantments out of their graveyard, which would have turned off anything that they did play.
And the creature and all those creatures would have been 4/4s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that was a misplay on
I think so.
his part. But I have a lot of faith in Alter Ego. I think he's going to come back and he's definitely going to come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, it's not 8, so it would have been it would have got rid of the creatures, but they wouldn't have been turned into 4/4. So it has to be X6. And they only had 4.
You got a message, sweet and salty. Melee. Alter Ego is definitely ready for this match.
I think it gets a little, I guess the counter war is going to be a little bit, it's going to be real in the next matchup here in this game 2s and 3.
Oh, for sure. I definitely think that
the more one-for-one removal.
Bringing in counter magic is a good call, but like the thing is that they're not running just counter magic and enchantments. Like they have to worry about creatures, so they can't take out all of their spells.
No.
And Dimir Rogues is going to be on the play for this one. Sorry, Alter Ego is going to be on the play for this one.
Yeah. The Temple of Deceit. Yeah, Valky was probably the right play for this matchup. So now they'll take care of the Wind Robber.
That's actually a really good play. I can't remember off Valky. Do you get to cast it? Oh no, it turns
you can
into
turn
it. Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking of Hostage Taker.
No. But you can drown the lock if you want to, but I don't think it's a creature you don't want to. I would say go. You could turn the Valky into a Wind Robber, make it a 1/1 and flying. But if they have a Thought-Knot Seer or Soaring Thought Thief, that's going to be on blocking duty all day. It's like, do you go for it and hope they don't have the removal? I guess they are.
Yes, so.
And they don't have removal for it.
This is a great play.
But here's also the key. But here's the key thing too. Valterigo only has 3 lands.
It's 2.
They have 4 now. So.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna crack the Fable Passage for the blue, which on his next turn, if he doesn't draw another land, then he can play Omen of the Sea and dig for a land.
Yes.
So it's not a horrible spot to be in. It's definitely not the place it's definitely not the best place, but
there's a land, but not the land you want.
I agree. I agree that it's not the land that you want, and I also agree at least it's a land.
Yes. Because if it was untapped source, we could have played Extinction Event, naming even.
Yeah. I think
and now all they have to do is just
sit back and counter
play
stuff.
The counter magic. Yep.
So what did they have? So they have a Mystical Dispute is the only counter spell. Oh, and a Dragon Lock. Yeah, that's not.
And they already know that of those 2 cards, so they have to play around everything.
Well, you want to go Omen of the Sea on instep here. You have to start pressuring your opponent and forcing them to.
You need to get rid of those counter spells out of their hand.
Yeah, you want to get those out of their hand, and if they're not going to counter your stuff, then you're just going to dig for the answers you want.
Yes. And I do like this play of just playing the Wind Robber.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Because you still have Dispute and Drown in the Lockup.
Yeah.
See, if he disputes this for 1 mana, I'm not a fan of disputing Omen of the Sea, but because Bolter Ego is behind, I think it's fun. I would have played it.
Yes. But they can't play their 4 mana spells because it's going to get countered.
Yeah. But he's got to try, right?
Yes. He has to get rid of a spell. Like, you can Extinction Event, you'll get Drowned the Locked. Or you can play a Dispute.
I would play 2 Perunukanos. I would play one of them.
Well, that's a Field of Ruin.
Field of Ruin is good.
Yeah, it's a start.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Yorion in hand, keep 2 mana open just in case of shenanigans. Which end of turn they can crack the Fable Passage, get a whatever their little heart desires.
I'm very interested to see how Volter Ego is going to play himself out of this match.
Yeah. So now they get to Now the rogues grow
Mm-hmm.
down to 8.
Wow.
I feel like he's gonna Omen and then Yorion and then bounce the Omens.
Yeah, but the thing is that Yorion, but the thing is they have counter magic.
It's still not a bad play though, sweet and salty.
No, it's not that bad play. You're still trying to get a creature on the board.
Oh,
Duress is not a bad start.
Nope.
Because you want to see what the.
It's not a bad start at all.
It's not a bad start, but you have to see what you can draw into after that.
Well, he could have duressed in Yorion, just like Sweet and Salty said.
Yep. But the thing is that they're
he
gonna.
still can.
Yeah, absolutely, yep. So you duress. Okay, so duress, you have to take Mystical Dispute or Drawn Lock out of your hand, right?
Yes. But they already know they have the Drawn in the Lock and the Dispute. So this is just more of saying, okay, Drawn the Lock. It could be like the shields are down, but you have to get rid of the Dispute, which means they can't play a second spell.
So now what does he try and force through? We all know that he's got Mystical Dispute mana, so he can still counter anything.
Yes. And this is gonna get disputed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, for sure.
You're tapped out, and as soon as you dispute it, game's over.
No, he'll go down to 1.
Oh, power word kill. That would do it.
He still has dispute.
That was actually really smart.
It's
That's
not
game
though. He only has 7 on the board.
7? Okay.
Goes to 1, unless he can pump one of his guys.
Goes to 1. Oh my god.
Wow.
Or play a flashy something.
Yeah.
Or any rogue. Off the top.
Or, yeah, the one that...
the Soaring Thought Thief, yeah. Down to 1.
See what the draw is.
It's not enough.
Shock.
Yeah. Stop.
But you're down to 1.
And then the extinction event.
Extinction event.
And then you mystical dispute his mystical dispute.
But he's still dead on the crack mat. I don't think there's a way out of this.
No, there isn't.
If he extinction
You can end the story.
Won't they die?
Even. So which means the 1/1 will live.
Yep. Down to 1. And you can play a land drop. And you have a draw in the lock.
Oh no.
To gain life on Omen?
You can gain life on Omen.
You can, yes.
Yeah.
But they do not have. But if they play Omen, they don't have enough for anything else.
Right. Unless he lets it resolve.
But you just attack him with the flyers and you just win.
Right.
What does Pelucranos do again?
So he's a 4-mana 4/4 or 6/6. And you can pay black, green, and another and fight another creature. And you can escape it for 6 mana.
Right.
So do you play Perukanos?
There's no point.
There is no point.
You can only block one creature.
Yep. Yeah, this is you have to go for it here.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. Unfortunately, I just don't think it matters. He's going to name even. I think that was a mistake.
Because now they just go...
Odd.
Yeah, remove the board. Rename even. And he has an enforcer he plays on end step.
Right.
because they're down to 1.
Yep.
So cracks the Fable Passage. As soon as you see this Enforcer, they're going to see a scoop up. And
Oh,
Stinkface is going to
no.
steal this 2-0.
Oh, he can Mystical Dispute, can he?
Not
Nope.
a black creature.
No.
Yeah, it's too bad. It would have been great if he could have.
And that's it.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Rogues takes it in 2.
Rogues takes it in 2. That was rough. He had a very rough game 2, though.
That was nuts.
Yeah.